Good afternoon. This is Intuitive Nisha, and I am here to do a Capricorn reading. Or anyone who resonates with Capricorn or isn't a Capricorn but resonates. That works too. Cross watchers, whoever, come on in. Sit down. I'll be here for a little bit. Going to start with my crystals today. I was told to have carnelian a lot. So here's a good tumbled carnelian that I have. I just gave another carnelian away to a friend of mine. It's a star shape. And I have a raw carnelian. Yes, a raw carnelian. Passion fire. Something to help build motivation inside of you. Stay strong at the same time. Let's see. Let's wash away negativity with a little black kyanite. Yes, black obsidian also does that as well. I have my black moonstone with peach. Yep. I know I've been showing them a lot. Let's see. I do have a raw rhodochrosite. It has a few of the black chunks in the middle of it. I like the raw stones better. I can show you the difference. This one has, maybe I'll show you this one. I feel like sometimes you can't really see the shiny part in the middle of the rock. That's part of this rhodochrosite. That's why I have to cover it, so you can at least see the beauties in some pieces of these as raw. I like the raw ones much better. All right, let's see. Turquoise. I have raw turquoise. Yes, I do. I have to do this so you can see it. It's a very nice blue. If it gets tumbled and you end up putting oils on it, they get a little bit darker, and then they have the veins in them, like you see with the already tumbled ones. Okay. Let's see. I have other labradorite. This is a necklace I'm trying to make. I have to get the right chain for it. So labradorite. Okay, listen. I send my love to you with my rose quartz, and let's get into this reading. We are going to start with our Animal Guides Tarot, Capricorn. Right after I do that nice singing bowl in a second, I wanted to shuffle first. Shuffle, clear, shuffle. Yeah, I know. All right. We have the Animal Guides Tarot starting us off. I just want to get a couple shuffles in before I drop them all over the floor. No drop-in cards today. All right. My selenites. I love selenite. It cleanses your stones. It does absorb negativity and doesn't ever give it back to you. Promise. All right. Let us get the singing bowl. So you hear it go. Please breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right. Cleared the energy. And then they told me to use a different deck. Okay. Well, this is an oracle deck, so it's okay. Okay. I got 2 oracle decks and the animal tarot that we're going to use with your reading today. That's calling out my name. Get them out so I can have them ready for shuffling. You know what I'm saying? Ready for shuffling. Yes. All right. Capricorn, I hope all is well. Doing well. In last week's reading, our last reading. Let's see where we stand with the energy. Now that we've cleared the energy here, hopefully. Okay, we're going to start with the energy deck oracle cards, okay? Because I want to know where your energy is right now. I'll put you over there. Out of sight, out of mind. Here we go. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, here we go, Capricorn. Already flipping over 2 cards. All tied up. Number 23 in cornucopia. Wow, that's 2 totally drastically different ways to be. Your energy is all tied up in cornucopia. Okay, let's see where that goes. Maybe we should do the singing bowl again, huh? So we get all the way there to cornucopia and leave it tied up behind. Unless you're tying somebody up because they deserve it, then, we go there. Alright, how much more energy problems we got going on here, Capricorn? Capricorn, I know several of you, but this is a collective general reading. It may not resonate with you personally, so please leave the energies if it does not. And if you are not a Capricorn or don't have any places in Capricorn, that's fine too. You can be a cross reader checking in on a Capricorn, or you could be somebody who just resonates with the calling to this reading. You do not have to be a Capricorn or any other sign that I do. I always suggest you go back and watch your moon and your rising sign as well as your sun sign, because most times your moon and your rising sign is more accurate to what's actually going on. So yeah, that means you should probably watch 2 to 3 readings a week, and including your rising sign and your moon sign. You could also read Venus, depending on what time of the year you're in. A woman holding a coin, number 42, which comes to 7. Alright. All tied up with cornucopia and a woman holding a coin. So we're holding on to money and trying to leave it to the universe to bring in our cornucopia, but we are not open to it yet. That's what this is about. You're not open to letting the universe bring it in for you, but you're trying. So I'll give you credit with the I Ching card she's holding on to. You are trying to change that, and that's a good thing. You need to be changing that. The sun is here, and there we go. You're gonna succeed. I'm gonna put that right under the cornucopia card because that's amazing right there. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. 3 more. Okay. Caring connections. Number 14. Maybe that's why you're all tied up. Or, maybe you have an attachment. Yeah, I think you have an attachment. Number 5. Now, that doesn't have to be a being or an entity tied to you, but with the all tied up and the attachment, I'm going to put them together with the caring connections, because it could be a family member that's attached to you, or somebody that you're struggling with letting go. But you have cornucopia in the sun right next to the attachment, you understand? And a new journey under the woman holding a coin. So there's a journey that you tried to go on. Wasn't quite what you wanted it to be, because you didn't go there with the right intention. But there's a victory. You now know what it is you needed. Cornucopia, the sun, and victory. So somebody's trying to help you on the other side so that your journey can be successful. And I love how every one of these cards has some kind of rainbow in it. Like the journey has a rainbow. Yes, it does. And even the woman holding a coin has the background in some kind of a multicolored effect. Yep, 42 equals 6. So, and then the door to personal healing and happiness. And there's the other rainbow. See? So you are going in the right direction, Capricorn. And you are going to clear the attachment that's got you all tied up. You got to stop letting that person who is no longer here tie you up into what used to be thought of, the old ways. History is history. It's back in the past for a reason. And although it may be hard, and it's been a lot of years, it's time to leave it there, to move forward. And ultimately, the attachment connected to you that's trying to help you hasn't been very successful in helping you because it can't communicate. But it is a caring connection. Bit the dust, huh? I'm not sure. I'm getting out the way. I'm in the middle. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. I had to answer the question. All right, Capricorn. I got really lost there for like 10 seconds. That was a weird feeling. Okay. Cornucopia, the sun, and victory. And the door to personal healing and happiness. So that's what's going on here with the attachment and the caring connection. 3 and 4 is 7. Yeah. 5, 14, 34, and then you have 23 with the all tied up. And then your cornucopia is 11, master number, and the sun is 1, and victory is 28. So it's a new journey, not an old journey. So you've tried to take a journey, and the attachment was trying to help you, but didn't. But there's a new journey coming. There is a new journey coming. I need a vacation. A real vacation. Okay, let's see, what can we do here? I think that the energy cards are done giving me anymore, so let's move on to the next. There's a lot of hostilities on the bottom of that deck. Cornucopia journey. So you would try to take a journey and it wasn't successful, didn't meet your needs. But this journey here that's coming is going to be much more successful. But why is I don't know. So let's pull up my next Oracle deck and get a shuffle on them and see, okay? Alright, Cappy. What do we need to focus on this week, Cappy? This week going into the next 10 to 14 days. Okay. Alright, let's see. I feel like you're about to make a decision. That's what I feel like. Did you play the lottery? Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Intuitive niece here. Unemployed. Taking donations. Sorry, Cappy. Gotta laugh at myself sometimes. It's just funny. I know everything's gonna work out, be fine, and most days I'm okay, but some days I just like get so angry. Number 44, trust the call. Beautiful card. Wouldn't that be a nice place to be? Take me there, Cappy. Take me there so we can do this very important thing, and that's what we need to do. We need to go somewhere. Okay. Ground from the root, very important. Hold on. All right, Capricorn. Let's see here. We got a few more cards that came out. Let's see. With this wonderful intuitive whispers. All right, we have trust the call, number 44, and 5 ground from the root, right? Keep grounding. It's one thing that's very, very important in all of this, going through all of this stuff we've been going through. Slow down. They're going to tell you to speed up. You're going to slow down. Because it's all about quality, not quantity. Because it is really time for you to shine. Yes, it is. That's where the victory's coming, you see. The victory with the cornucopia and the door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah. So, focusing on taking care of you. So, yeah, number 44, trusting the call. Number 5, grounding. Very important. And slow down. Because the more you try to do things quickly, the more mistakes you're going to make. And that's how you're going to show them that you are the one who's going to shine in all of this. And what is meant for you will never, ever pass you by. You have to have that faith, okay? This is a woman holding a coin. She's on a journey, a non-stop journey. It's going to end in cornucopia and the sun and victory and a door to personal healing and happiness. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pull the cards and figure out what your attachment here has got you all tied up for and what you need to do to heal that, okay? The bottom of the deck, spacious mind and soul. So you're feeling foggy and flighty, and there's more ways to get something accomplished than the one way they're telling you to do it. And there's better ways to get it done. And that's where you are going to shine. And I don't know what it is that you're going to be doing, but I'm just telling you, slow down and do it the right way, not the wrong way. They will get over it, whoever they are. All right. Let's pull these beautiful animal tarot deck here and get the real direction you need for this next 10 to 14 days, okay, Capricorn? All right. The animal oracle deck at the bottom is the deer mouse. The deer mouse. And structure and organization are important right now. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role, as you have much wisdom to offer. Yes, you do. All right, let's shake it up and see what happens here. Let's see if Deer Mouse comes back out. What should Capricorn be focusing on for success in the next 10 to 14 days? What is Capricorn? Besides grounding and grounding and more grounding, what is going forward? All right. Give me a card, Capricorn's way. All right. Let us take the card off the top, see what it says. The High Priestess, all right. The Owl. This is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Now you know why it's not working quite the way you want it to, right? Trust in your spiritual gifts as nothing as hidden from your divine intuition. The Owl card. All right. So, having faith and trust, which is hard for you, Cappies, because you're all black and white scientific dudes and females, and you need proof of something. I don't know, but the proof is already there. I can't go over that 1,000 more times for you. The proof is right in front of your face. You are who you are, and part of the reason you don't believe it is because of past limitations or other people's beliefs, raised in the situation or not. That person was also intuitive, also connected to her divine. He, she, that was trying to hold you back is also now trying to push you forward, and which is why the attachment is there. It's trying to help you go forward, knowing that you are a divine being and that you are on the right path. The Two of Air, 2 swords, dash hound dog, procrastination and worry. What others will think are blocking you. What others will think are blocking you. So procrastination and worrying what others will think, are blocking you from making a decision. If you are torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. The Two of Air. Again, High Priestess. Yeah. Abundance, intuition, very divine creature. You have to follow the divine ways. The Eight of Air is the next card, bunting. Oh, Eight of Air is like the Eight of Swords, okay? So you're self-inflicting. It's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. Okay? You're holding yourself back there. The Dreamer, the shepherd puppy. You are starting a new adventure. Run free and take the leap of faith. This is your fool telling you to take the leap. You are not stuck where you think you are. What should Capricorn focus on right now? Besides now knowing you need to take the leap. Knowing. And that you are to take the divine guidance and believe in yourself. You can't put it away and think it doesn't exist. You know it does. You feel it every day. You get those moments. and the more you keep trying to hide it and put it in denial, it's not going to work. Okay? You are one of those people going forward that are going to help so many others. The Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the Ten of Air. The end of a career path. Hello. Project or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. That's about what I'm feeling right now. Relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a brighter future awaits. End of a terrible cycle in a terrible place. Of course, so many others got so many bright-eyed answers for everything else, and they don't even experience what we experience, so they don't know. They just, well, that's not how it's going to work. We do things like this, blah, blah, blah. You do things like this, but that ain't going to work. Because it just doesn't. It's your next card. Unity. Polar Bear. Embrace this time of deep spiritual growth. It's like the Hierophant, the number 5 card, in the Major Arcana. Spend time with others who are also on a sacred path. Compare traditional methods with new ideas. Okay. So we're putting down the swords. We're moving on from a cycle that's over. It was a hard cycle. It wasn't easy to get through. We're about to take that next leap because the opportunity is coming in, and you have to make that decision. It's not going to be made for you. Just beware what they do. When you think you've done something the right way, they still do it the wrong. Okay. Page of Earth. All right. Your card there, Cappy. Cheerful, reliable, intelligent, and mischievous. Tabby Cat. A wonderful opportunity. Here we go. It's a cycle. You're putting it down. You're ending it. You're using your intuition and your divine abilities. And you're going to take the leap. You're going to release yourself from your own goddamn cage that you put yourself in. And you're going to listen to that Hierophant showing you the way. And take that leap. Because here's the opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion or a scholarship is coming your way. Seize this chance to learn something exciting or start a more rewarding and uplifting career. Okay. That's your answer. You need to be on the mindset that whatever you're doing is going to change and change soon. Do we have a time frame? Maybe we could get a time frame. We'll ask Universe for a time frame. Do we have? I mean, this reading here is for like 10 to 14 days. So it would take a day or two or a week. And that's too many cards. Thank you. You had the Ace of Air shown, so that was the Ace of Swords with your opportunity. What time frame are we looking at? Almost. Okay, 2 more cards. The Hermit card. You just spent time in hermit mode. Get out. Take time for contemplation to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path spiritual enlightenment. So this part of what you're going to be doing going forward is helping others to do exactly what you're doing right now. So your experience is going to be very beneficial to many other people. The Hermit Firefly. Going forward, you are going to be helping others do the same kind of thing to help themselves. And justice is stepping in. You don't have to worry. Number 8, Justice the Elephant. Here comes the fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. Have compassion for others and try to see all sides of a disagreement. Justice is not prejudiced. It does not matter who you are, how much money you've got, or what greatness you've accomplished in this world. If you are wrong, you are just wrong. And it's going to make sure you understand that, and you pay the consequences accordingly. If you are right, then justice also steps in with the good karma for the right side of the road. And that's what's happening here. You've been fucked over enough, Cappy. It's time for you to step into the light and start sharing that light and stop pretending like it don't exist. All you have to do is believe. It's not about believing in you or yourself and what you can do. It's about believing in that higher good, the divine, you have the traits inside of you in your own heritage. It's definitely, what do you think they used to do sitting around at powwow? Awakening giraffe. Glad it's not ostrich. Look at things in a different way and all will make sense. Don't worry if your progress is halted temporarily. Things will soon start moving again. They will start moving just in time, because here comes Ace of Wands. Ace of Fire, the white tiger. My favorite. A wonderful new opportunity presents itself. It may have come as a surprise, but you still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. That's right, Capricorn. There's 2 opportunities, and you're going to take both of them. Maine Coon Kitten, 7 of water, 7 of cups. Here you go. Here's your final confirmation of what I've been telling you. It's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then hurry up and do it. But don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. You know what you need to do. Yes, you do. So it's all about focusing on moving forward, doing the right things, using your intuition, and the abundance will follow, because that's all about the High Priestess and the 2 of air telling you, along with the 7 Maine Coon Kittens, to make the decision. Because there's your other Ace of Fire. New opportunity there, wonderful new opportunity, and then the 7 of water. Make the decision. You will. Don't hesitate. I didn't. And now I'm unemployed. But it's okay. I'm supposed to be. And I don't know what's happening for me yet. But I know something is. If you have any edge onto that, let me know. I am just one divine being. I can help everybody else but myself when it comes to reading the tarot. Take yourself out of the cage. Brighten that light, baby. Because Capricorn, it's time for you to shine. And the only other thing I want you to focus on is grounding, like we talked about with the other cards. Right? Grounding. Every single day. Do something to ground. I don't care if you hug every tree outside of your workplace or outside of where you live. Just hug a goddamn tree. Ground yourself. Oh, and by the way, I was told to have a bonfire or something like that on the 29th and the 1st. Or the 30th and the 1st. So Beltane and the next day is the other thing. And so guess what? There's a fire ban. I can't burn any. So how do you get prevented from doing your own rituals? You just light a candle. A candle will suffice. Okay, the 9 of fire. You've worked hard, and what you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. Annoying challenges may pop up, but don't worry. You'll get through them just as you have in the past. You will persevere with this 9 of fire and the gazelle. It's also the 9 of wands, perseverance, fighting through to another day. There will be things that are going to pop up. They're like little molehill pains in the ass things that are just annoying, and then you get 5 or 10 of them at once. I used to love when I was doing my job setting a planogram or a mod or something at my store, And then I'd get 15 customers that want to buy the one peg I'm just setting up. Like, get the fuck out of here. Come on now. It's not a clearance, okay? It's not on sale. Go away. Customers, you're ridiculous with that shit. If somebody's working in an area, leave them alone. They're working. You don't need what they're doing in that space. You don't. Get the fuck out of the way. I don't work there anymore. I can tell you what I want. As a customer, if I see somebody working in a spot somewhere that I might need something, I'll say, you know what, I'll get that next time. Because I know what it's like to be interrupted 100 fucking times a day when you're doing your job. So, the Ten of Earth. What does your Ten of Pentacles look like, Happy, huh? What does it look like? Golden Retriever dog. Contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and your family's material needs are taken care of. It's important to honor traditions, have pride in your heritage and the accomplishments of your ancestors. You are the ancestor that's making the accomplishment happen. And what you're preparing for is going to help for generations to come, lifetimes to come, for your family and many others. The Ten of Earth is your Ten of Pentacles. What does it look like to you? I know we've had this conversation a few times with a few different groups here. Ten of Pentacles is not something that you just get and win in a lottery instant, okay? It doesn't happen like that. It's just not. The Ten of Pentacles is something you work every day for the rest of your life for. It could be anything. But it's your legacy that you're building. Even if you don't have children to leave a legacy to, you still have family that's coming after you. Don't forget that. On the bottom of this deck, the rescue cat. Mixed breed, but you don't see coming. The challenging times are coming to an end, and you can now breathe the sigh of relief. Let go. Let the past go and embrace the happier times ahead. And with that, we're going to get your numbers and call it a day, because guess what, Capricorn? Your reading went from mediocre to magnificent. And the only thing in the way is you. That seems to be the thread through all of us. There's always something we do because we have free will, and instead of just following our own instincts and our own gut and just going with the flow and learning how to believe in our own divine abilities, okay, that's what you got to focus on. I don't care what you got to do. Read a book, take a class, do something that's going to help you adjust yourself to what you need to do to get further in life. And that's what you need to do. Udemy has lots of classes, very inexpensive. It'll teach you meditation. It'll teach you things like that so you can get grounded and help you grow. It will help you flourish. There's even hypnosis courses on there where you can learn to hypnotize yourself for different things, or you could go to a hypnotist. That would definitely help, because it's really something simple when you come right down to it. It's about what you were brought up with, and you have to let it go and learn a whole new way. And that's what you got to work on. Learning the new way to survive. Learning the new way so you can be you, who you are supposed to be on this planet today. Number 33 is your first number. It's a master number. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. Number 33. All right. Capricorn, what's your next number? Capricorn is 66. 33, 66. I think my last Aquarius had 22 and 66. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am, what's that word? Say it, Capricorn. I am positive. 3366. I am expanding and I am positive. You are growing. You are rising. You are ascending. You are going through it right now. Absolutely. Focus on you, not them. You. And any other numbers for my Capricorn's universe? Yep, here we go. Change. 555. I am optimistic. Positive. Be grounded. Be positive. Be grounded. Be positive. Be humble. Be mild. Be mild. A major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. I am optimistic. 555, 66, and 33 are your main numbers, and if you see them anytime in the next 10 to 14 days before my next reading, it will be confirmed that this reading was completely for you and anybody else. If you are not Capricorn, it is okay. Please, please, please like, share, subscribe, leave me comments, compliments. You can get that in the comment section. Please tell me how you're feeling and what you're going through. Maybe we can work on things a little bit deeper for you. I do readings, absolutely. I am an empathic intuitive. I am not a psychic. I can feel the energies to help you go forward. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise, number 15. 15, I am wise. 33, I am expanding. 66, I am positive. 555, I am optimistic. And what else are you doing, Capricorn? Grounding yourself. Grounding. Hug a tree. Put your feet in the sand. The grass. I don't care. The dirt. I don't care. Put it. Just do something to help you be grounded. Go by water. Absolutely. 777 popped over. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. Everything that is unfolding to you or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in the flow, 777. That was upside down, so that was yours too. All right. Until next time, I'm sending love and light. My name is Intuitive Nisha. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me some comments. Love you. Bye.